Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El. Now if you guys remember, I told you this last time, every time a DJI product comes, just make the request. All I need is that, and then I'll make a video. So I went ahead and purchased the Dji Osmo 4th generation. As you guys saw, I did the unboxing. They claim to have better stability. They claim to have better torque to the motors. And, you know, right out of the box, all these, people are saying, oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread. I liked all of the versions, and like I showed you in my other video, I had the 1, the 2, the 3, and now the 4. And I'm going to tell you, I didn't notice much difference, but we're going to see. I did, I'm going to be looking at it right now a little bit more closely as I'm doing this. This is the... we're going to put it through the test. So we're going to put it in the regular one that you guys all loved. You guys gave me feedback on it, and I love you guys for always giving me feedback, whether good, bad. That's what betters everything. When we were walking down the hallway, because unlike those paid-for reviewers who show you things, hey guys, look, I'm in focus. I'm in focus, so you're not paying attention to the sides. We're not doing any of that. We're going to add that towards the end, just to show you what selfie mode looks like. But we're going to show you, just like all the time, walking through the hallways, all around, doing the runs, working with even the tripod as a selfie stick, which I always said yields better results. We'll see how this thing does. So let's get right into it. And one more thing, be sure to, subscribe, like, share the video with everybody you know, because I am going to do a follow-up video once the Z-Access is coming out for it. And it's by another company. Like I said, they're all gimmicky. They're all a bunch of trial and error. And even when I've done it with the best of my best of ability, it is not at all like they claim it is. But let's see how the heck this one does. Apparently, a lot of people are swearing by this. So we're waiting. It said it's on back order, 4 to 6 weeks. Hopefully it comes earlier, and when it does, I'll do a review on that as well. Also, I'm going to do some reviews on how you can actually mount things to it. So be sure to show, to definitely subscribe so you guys will be alerted on that. So let's get right into it. Guys, right now I'm filming in 8K. Okay, so like they said, the torque, right? It has better motors, so we're gonna see exactly out of the, right out of the box how it is in our test right here, which you guys all love because of the sides right here. It's a perfect test of seeing it, how it goes up and down. So let's go just a normal walk. Now this is without the tripod. With the tripod, it's gonna be probably better. Got to change the ISO on this right here. Okay, let's go right into it again. Then we're going to start running. Okay. Now for running. Now we're going to try ninja walk, like I'm really trying to be careful here. Now with the 3-axis gimbal, you got to keep in mind it's not a 4-axis. So be sure to tune in for that Z-axis. We're going to see how the heck that is. Even though I think they're all gimmicky, but we're going to see how it is. Okay guys, now we're going to do it with the handle on the tripod. So we're going to just walk. So now with the handle, if you kind of lean it a bit, it comes out a little bit better. If you double grab it, like you're gonna see me now, I'm putting two hands, one hand underneath, kind of like a pistol grip. It does seem a bit better, but it's better when you just kind of let it hang, lay it down a little bit. See, you're gonna see right now, I'm just gonna hang it all the way, sort of like almost like flashlight mode. But this also comes really handy. See, this is flashlight mode using the handle. So this is pretty darn cool. But this thing also comes in handy when you're doing running shots, because when you do a running shot in flashlight mode, you're gonna realize it's just easier. So we're gonna see it again right here. Now we're gonna do run in flashlight mode, and then we'll run back in regular mode. Here we go. Okay, running in regular mode, just up. Okay guys, so we're just doing regular without the tripod. We're gonna take a look here. Now I gotta tell you guys something. The wider the lens is, that is the proper lens you use when you're doing steady shots. The closer the lens is gonna be worse. So there's just me right here, even though you know I hate doing tests like that. Now we're gonna run. This is just regular. And by regular, I mean without the tripod. Now we're gonna do it with the tripod. So here we go with the tripod. Now, I told you why I hate doing this. It's because that's what most of these yuppies do. And they basically cover it because I'm in focus. You're not paying attention to the sides of the ups and downs. So DJI claims to have, and now we're gonna do the run here. DJI claimed that the motors are much stronger. They claim that they're much stronger and now they're more stable and everything. To be honest, I don't notice much of a difference between part 3, the 3rd generation, and this one, the 4th generation. But to me, it's kind of the same thing. But maybe I have to look at it though, the footage, up close and be a judge. So anyways, let's get right into it. So this is the video vlogging. It's gonna come out like that. So this is regular hands. You can see how that is. Portrait mode. You just double click on the M button. Then now I'm right into the tripod mode. And you can see how it looks. Nothing really surprising here. But that's why I hate it, because if I'm in focus, it's kind of hard to see what's going around. But again, for a nice selfie stick thing, it's not bad. And I want to see this. Here we go. Kind of like loose. See, that's another thing. You just heard that snap. That's the tripod on the thread, because it's plastic. You got to be careful the moves that you do while using the tripod as a selfie stick. Now if you do this from the handle, you got better grip. As you can see, probably gave you guys martini head right now, but that's pretty much how it is. Anyways, let's get right into it. So you guys saw how it is. All right, we put it through the test. I absolutely see no difference between this and the 3rd one, the 3rd generation one. The only thing I like about it is the magnets, and you know, it is cool, even though I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack every time I put it on when I'm going on a bike or something like that. So it is a little bit of, you know, terrifying experience than, let's say, something that has that mount. But now you could put pretty much any phone on it, no matter what size. As you guys saw, I put in what? I put in the Note 20 Ultra. That is the biggest phone out, I believe, right now, unless they come out with some other thing when I release this video. So I was shooting on 8K so you guys could see it. Why on high resolution? Because the higher the resolution, the easier it is to see flaws, okay? Even though YouTube has it on, what, HD or 4K. The point is, it's easier to see flaws in that. And usually, I don't know why, but even with my Blackmagic cameras, I usually like to go on HD when I do run-throughs and stuff like that. It just seems to produce better results, unless I'm willing to do post-production some work with the stabilizing footage. So you want to crop it and you want to shoot at 4K or even 8K or what you know, whatever ones you want to do. But this is again, this is made more for the soccer moms, soccer dads, you know, things just run-of-the-mill. I'm going to say I've even used it as a C camera or even a D camera on a film set. So, you know, there is benefits to it, especially right now when cell phones are shooting at 8K, like the Samsung Note Ultra, 20 Ultra. So that's something to think about, especially if you have a camera like that on a phone that you know, you could produce great results and it'll look great. Now, don't get me wrong, this thing is going to work amazing for what you need it to do. But I was just showing you out of the box, amateurish, right away, just like they claim, right out of the box and you could do all this. It's a lot of learning, okay? You got to learn this stuff. I always tell people, I used to train people in Steadicams, and I could tell you it's exactly the same thing. It has a little bit of a learning curve, but you still have to master it. Now, the way, you know, I'm going to show you, probably I'll do a balancing video. If you guys requested down below, I'll do a whole balancing video on a big phone like the 20. You guys will see how I did the balancing on that, as a lot of you guys asked how I balanced the Blackmagic Production Camera 4K, and I did a video on that on the Ronin. So I showed you guys how to do what they claimed was impossible for the Ronin MX. Whatever, you guys saw how it worked. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about it. I'm personally rating it the same thing. If you have the third generation, really you have nothing to get. The only thing I would say is, the reason I wouldn't say, well, I'd go with the first generation like the one I showed you, because the first generation you can't have these big phones on it. So, you know, obviously that's out. This thing will give you that flexibility to put in larger phones because it's magnetic. It doesn't really have any size limitation, really. I mean, it's fine. And I guess with the higher torque, I guess the good thing about the higher torque in the motors would be the weight that you could put in, the weight distribution, which is the larger phone. So it would be a good trade-off. Now, if you guys are still with the Note 10 or whatever, I can vouch for it. The third one is just fine. You don't have to upgrade. If you guys are going to the larger phones, this is only a little bit larger. If anything, thinner, but large, you know, thinner, you know, like that, and larger. I would say go ahead and go with this. If you guys are jumping from the first one and you want to jump and you want to know if it's the second one or third one, guys, you could go with the third one. It'll be much cheaper. But if you want to, you know, make it kind of future-proof for better, you know, for phones and different sizes, I'd go with this one. It's magnetic. It is a strong magnet. You guys have nothing to worry about. But let me know what you guys think. As always, this is the Truth Channel, the People's Channel. This is our channel. We're not a paid-for reviewer. I buy this all with my own money. I love you guys for offering Patreon services. But guys, I'm fine. I work 3 jobs to make this happen. Can't thank you guys enough. But I'd rather you guys keep that money for yourselves to buy this kind of tech, or spoil your families, spoil yourselves, invest. We live in uncertain times. I'd rather you guys keep that money, and, you know, the best way to give back is just by commenting down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let's together help the community. Let's help everyone make better informed decisions and not get ripped off by these paid-for reviewers. So that's the whole point of this channel. That's the whole thing about it. That's the reason I opened it. So definitely, you know, the way you give back is, I know a lot of you guys said you hit the bell button and wasn't alerted. That's fine. Help the algorithm by liking the video, subscribing. They told you that we weren't big enough. Over 7,500, and I don't advertise. We do it as word of mouth. So share it with everybody, you know. We're growing slowly but surely. I only took this channel seriously for 2 years. That's not really bad that we all are contributing 7,500 subscribers. We're making our community grow. So share it with everybody, you know. Help the algorithm by liking, smashing that like button, as they say. And definitely let me know down below. That's the most important. And let everybody know down below what you guys think. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, you know, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button. As many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.